Good morning, everybody. How we doing today? We are going to be going live here from Riviera. Sunday pins set up here on GS Pro, so we'll get that going and get that fired up. You can see it up behind me. We'll go through all that again this week. We've got coming up actually Tuesday. We're going to be going over some stuff with the below average golfers, helping them get better, and showing you how we did it because they've had some great success. There are a couple guys that we work with remotely, and you can listen to their podcasts where they talk all about it as well. And then, yeah, we'll be going through that. And then we've got our boot camp starting on Tuesday. So if you're interested in getting help with your game, make sure you check that out. I have all the links and stuff down below. And then Wednesday, I'm actually going to go through all of my studio because I kind of got everything figured out for the most part. And we'll talk about a lot of changes. A lot of people, you've been asking about how to get stuff to stream, do video for less, like if you want to work on your game, all that stuff. So I figure we'll just go through it all in one spot, and then you can keep looking back at it if you need to. But without further ado, I think we're going to fire up Riviera. So you'll see I've got a little bit of a different setup. So I've got the normal camera I have over here, but then this camera here, which I am trying to figure out the lighting and stuff for. We have a lot of sun in here this morning, but I am trying to figure out that part. But it's a Dragonfly USB 2 from it's from Swing Catalyst. So we got one to try out. I wanted to get one to try out, and I'll probably end up getting a second one. I'll get a second one to balance it out because I just want two cameras for swings on the computer. I am trying to switch a little bit into like computer mode. I really like computer mode. So yeah, but if you have any questions while we're playing, let me know. I got the chat up, and we can go through there and answer anything you want. But otherwise, we're going to talk playing some golf. So we've got Riviera. This is where they're at this week. So we are playing the Sunday pins. We are not playing as long as they are. We're playing at 6,600. So I went 3-wood off the tee there. I could have gone driver, but decided to go 3-wood because I didn't want to get into the stuff. You definitely don't want to be in the junk. Riviera is all about the angles that you play. It's not the longest course. And so you got to just make sure you're kind of playing from the proper spots. So, 3-wood's going to get me. I didn't crush that 3-wood, but the second one was pretty good. And it gets me up here where I've got a good angle to chip it up the green. And so we're going to be thinking a lot ahead and, going from there. So, yeah, we'll do that. So here we go. We got a good angle, chip shot straight up this hill. Again, left it in a really good spot. You can see pretty flat around that hole. This is a hole Tiger, almost double eagled yesterday. Did make eagle. I do not have them as firm as out there. That's for sure. I don't know if I can get them that firm, but that's why I love Riviera. So I've got a 55 degree here. This is a shot that I'm trying to add to the bag. This year I'm going to try to be more of a 3-wedge player around the greens. Tiger kind of inspires that, but I was just going to do it anyway. I see JT do it a lot. And so instead of taking out a 60 and trying to just like fly it back there, like especially on when I'm trying to hit lower, it's like just take out a different wedge and see what you got. Now, there'll be a little bit of a learning curve. Like that ball I could just feel came off just a touch hotter than I'm used to, and then it runs out just a touch more. But I just think I can keep, I always say my short game has been the weakness for me, and I need to do something about it. So I'm going to try to learn one technique and, see what we can do with that. So second hole here, this is a par 5 here, which for the guys, for the tour, it's a par 4. So yeah, so that's nice. So we get back-to-back par 4s or par 5s to start it, although we parred the first one. 191 up the hill out of the rough. I did get to warm up a few swings this morning. I know there's a giant slope here on the right. Got a little bit, it's a little bit of a left leaning lie. This course is kind of in a canyon, so everything kind of slopes. Actually, when I ran the Los Angeles Marathon, which I know is shocking, I've ran a marathon, but you actually run right by this place. So it all just slopes one way. I think it's towards the ocean is where it's going, but you just play those slopes. So 191, I'm gonna hit a 4 out of the rough. I think it's gonna kill it just a little bit. And try to get it on that right side if I can. I didn't get all of that, but we're still playing. We're still playing. It's going to be a little bit of a tricky shot here. So this one we are going to need some loft. We're going to need loft because we don't have a lot of green. It's sloping, and we're kind of going up, and then it's going to come back down. So trying to play something high to the front edge of the green is the goal. And then, too far. I was trying to hit it on the front edge. Not bad, but just not close enough. So we do that. All right, let's see it. I've been working a lot with the face impact this week too, and so I got a warm up in. I've got my aid, the Gravity Fit. I've talked about that. I use Gravity Fit and I use a grip trainer all the time. So I made sure to do that today. Biggest thing the Gravity Fit does for me is make sure I don't overuse my wrists, because the more you hinge your wrist, the more open the face gets. And so I want a little bit more control of the face. Like there, I'm trying to play a little bit of a cut. But, so that's fine, but like it was getting uncontrollable, like I'm hinging it and things are not working out. So we don't want that. I want to have control. Let's see, 122. So this will be a stretch. So when I look at a shot like this, out of the rough, like you're going to see this a lot today. So far these pins are pretty doable. That second pin's a little tough. You're going to see some eagles on that first hole. So when I got a pin like this, out of the rough, the number you're going to see people looking at is this number. They want to carry this bunker, so they really are going to try to hit it 109. And I think that's something you got to pay attention to when you see pros hitting it, and everybody's like, oh, they're hitting it so far. It's like, well, actually look at where it lands. Now, do they hit it far? Absolutely. I just saw the carry yardages for Preston Summerhays, who's a sophomore in college. I mean, it's insane. I've got a gap wedge, see if we can get it there. Hit it good, but left it right. So it's a good shot. It's not super short. I am liking how good I'm hitting it. But Preston Summerhays, I mean, like I think his lob wedge is like 100. His 3-wood was like 290 that's carry. So 390 in the air. That's disgusting. All right, here we got 5-iron. This hole, this is the green. It's almost impossible to hit for the pros. They have to land it in the rough. So I'm not sure how I feel about holes like that, but at the same time, I don't mind having not every shot, if you hit it good, has to go like right next to the hole. There can be some creativity. We're going 5-iron. We're going to try to get it there. And we hit that pretty poor. Now we're going to have a chip down the green. So this is a Redan hole. So a Redan is just a green that kind of slopes. It's like a sideboard. So everything's going to be down. You see how it's 8 feet down to the pin. So what I'm going to do is we're going to play a little low shot. We're going to play a little low one. Probably here. I'm going to use a 60 because it's more of a fuller shot. So something like that. Maybe 36, 37. So a little lower, 37. Try to get it to release. It's not going to check that much. Pretty good. Pretty good. It did check a lot, actually. Pretty good on the number, too. I like that I hit it 36 in the air. So that was the carry there that I tried to hit. So we do like that. All right. And we'll take a 4 on that hole. Let's see. So this is another one. 244, so we can hit driver. So this course is at 300 feet, so I don't hit it as far. So that's it. So 300. I was going to look at something. I think I'm going to be turning my driver down. I should try that. I'm trying to get my ball speed up. So we're going to hit driver here, hit that pretty decent. So yeah, doing a ton of work with the face impact has helped. It's made me aware of like some things I got to do. So let's do this just for the fun of it. And I don't know if I got a wrench with me. That will be a problem. Never mind, I guess we won't do it. I'm going to do a little test though, turning down that loft. I'm interested to see what happens. Down 8. So this ball is going to come out right because my ball speed there is 159, and sometimes I can get it over 160, but not that much. So we don't have a ton of room right, so we can't really play it out there. It's going to come off left. Ball's above our feet. And we're trying it out of the rough. This is kind of a tweener for me. I'm going to take the pitching wedge. I'm going to try to land it like 25. And I pulled it, so it's going to go really left. 126. Would like for it to get off the green. There we go. Just pulled. Now it goes down to the 6T. So we're going to have a little bit of a tricky one. So let's see. Up and over. Let's see. So this one's tough. Got to get it up over this slope, probably somewhere right around here. Then it's running down to that spot. So right around where the stick is what I'm looking for. So it's going to be what? So we'll call it 15. Need a 15 yarder. We're going to need some height. So ball forward. Feel that face open. Keep it open. And you'll see from this down the line view, I don't open my stance or anything. That's kind of a myth of nowadays. You can, but you don't have to nowadays. Pretty good on the carry, and then it rolls down. There we go. So I'm getting dialed in a little bit on how far I'm hitting them. That's nice. All right, bunker in the middle of the green hole. So let's see. Let's take a look at it. Uphill. So I think I'm going to hit a smoothie 7, just a good driving range 7-iron. Bunker's not going to be too bad in the middle of the green, I don't think. We can tell that if we go with our heat map. Yeah, you're still hitting up the hole. So you're still hitting up the slope from that bunker. If you go long, you can use a little bit of a slope there, but definitely don't want to be playing the next shot from back there. So coming up there short today. Not getting it there. And that bunker's definitely in play. So it's just a driving range 7-iron, I call it. hit it pretty good. So I'm hoping this actually gets up to that slope, and let's come back. If I just was a little right, I would have had it. So not bad. You know, the danger of doing that one is you got to go up the slope, and then, you know, if you go long, so like if the way the course is set up for the pros is if they go up there, you know, they go up there, they're in trouble because that ball's going to bounce over. They got to land at least like 10 short. We're going to hit 3-wood. Gets real narrow where driver's going to go. Not my best 3-wood. It's not the longest hole. Hit that pretty toe. Like, I'm hitting it so much on the toe, I don't even get gear effect. Like, and this is true outside too, so that's a problem. And now we gotta work. That was bad. So, I mean, we're not gonna hit the green. It's just not gonna happen. But we're trying to get over this bunker. So I've got a 6-iron. I'm taking more club, deep rough, anywhere over the bunker. That's short. That's all I care about. So that's really, really good. Really good. It's going to feed into this little low area, and then we can go to work. Just, you know, you hit a bad tee shot, you got to take your medicine, you got to get into play, and this is why you need a short game. Pretty basic, I would say. Just want to land something. Not too much speed. I'm kind of getting some run out, so you know we want something right around. We'll call it 13. You know, right on that line. And if we got a little height to it, should just kind of hit. And we need that height because we're going up high, or you know the green is going up high. So. Or we could just bump it into the hill. That's the other option, but didn't quite get that one there. But we'll take it. All right, this is an interesting hole. Number 8. Let's see, number 8. So this one really depends on where the pin is at. So let's do a flyover because this has 2 fairways. So you got double fairway on this hole. So then you got to look at where the pin is. So if it's like more rightish, you want to be on the left side. This one's kind of more like center, so you kind of can pick, it would appear. So honestly, it's just kind of what do I like. I'd rather go this route. There's less carry. So I'd rather just hit one down there and then have a wedge or 9-iron or something in. So we're going to have a 4-iron, and we're just going to try to get one running. Should kick left. Yeah, it'll be about 8-iron. Up the hill, 11. So it's got to be a good 8-iron. We're going to try it. I'm going to see if I can hit some sort of draw in there. Try to get it to scoot back. That swing felt pretty good. I'm not sure if I got all of it. Guess we did. Kind of trap drawed 0.5 club path like that. And we're on the board. Took a while, but we got there. So I'm hitting the, so the question that's up on the chat, so is, what am I hitting? So yeah, I'm using the control box. They have a scout button. But I'm sure it's in there. You know, there's no buttons that are not in the software. So you can look up the shortcut for it. I don't know what it is, but that's what it's called on here, where it just lets you go up there. And then I know if you hit Y, that's the heat map. So when I get the green lit up, that's that. And I have that programmed on my, I have a stream deck that I use for these streamings. So, you know, we'll do all that. All right, driver, here we go. Hit that one really good. See that ball speed. There we go, 161. Hit that one very good. So yeah, the box doesn't do, it's not doing anything that's like, you know, that you can't do with another, with like a keyboard. But it is, but the idea is, hey, I can have it set up over here, and I just can be on my sim. I don't have to go to the computer per se. You know, I can play my whole round without going there. So, like if you don't have a touch screen or something like that, that's very, very helpful, I think. All right, 9-iron here, front pin. So this pin's a little tougher. All the front pins will be tough today because of how firm it is. So I'm going to hit a 9. We're uphill, and I'm going to try to hit it really high. That's how you kind of got to get it front pins. So you don't want to hit half shots. You want to hit full swings to a front pin, and if anything, you just come up a little long and putt back. But we're going to try ball forward and just try to get it up in the air a little bit. Definitely up. I think it's short though. Get over that. Yeah, I thought it would be short because I definitely left the face open a little, but we'll take it. Famous hole, number 10. Controversial. I love it though. There you go. Somebody said the J key. So, yeah, it's not doing anything. It's just programmed for certain buttons. So again, it's more of a convenience thing that, hey, I don't want to have to constantly go here or here. All right, so this hole, I love it. So this hole is super cool. The issue we have here is we are on auto putt mode. So like hitting this part of the green's no good for that, but I'll take it either way. And what gets crazy is how much this green slopes. So we're gonna try to hit one right there. I am interested to see how many people lay up. The way this green slopes, it actually slopes hard from front to back towards the back bunkers. So the play is actually getting somewhere just long of it, so you can kind of chip back into the slope and then ride the slope to the left towards the hole. It's very doable. It's just very difficult. So I don't mind that. I know a lot of tour guys don't like it. So we're going to hit driver. So kind of a good line. Just depends on how far. I guess the one problem they have is it's like it really slopes over here, so then the ball runs into the rough. Again, not going to be that big of an issue today. Like if you're right here, I don't mind actually being in the rough necessarily. We are going to play a 60. We're not going to mess around with trying to run one too much, but you can see how much, you know, if we bring up our map, how much that slope is, right? So if you're right at all in this hole, you are dead. You want to be chipping back into this slope. So, you know, we're going to throw it up here. Again, we're not playing super crazy things, but, you know, that slope should kill it. I'm going to go like right here, let it work left. So that was like 32. And maybe I'll go 30 with a little bit of ball back so it comes out just a little lower. I didn't hit that. But that's the problem then, right? Or I didn't hit that good enough. I kind of caught it a groove thin, and so then it comes off just a little dead, and now you've got the problem. That's kind of the beauty of the hole. It's like you think, oh, this is going to be easy, this is easy, and then it's like, wait, I just made a really bad error, and now I've got problems, you know, and that's what you see. That's why I love the hole. That's why I love watching it. Maybe I wouldn't love playing it so much, but, you know, oh well. So we got a bunker shot. It's going to come out hard left. Play it with some loft. Should playing back into the slope. So I think we'll be okay. Get on there. Okay. we'll take it. And then, you know, obviously that's good for a par, but if you were in the tournament, that's not nearly dead for a par. You know, so that's another part of it. That's another reason. Whoever has that putt, that thing's going to be breaking a ton. So you're never done. That's what it really means until you finish the hole. All right, driver, send it up there. Hit that so good. There we go. Been doing so much work on the face impact, and then I did a lot of work with gravity fit. Again, that's my go-to. I use a gravity fit. I use a grip trainer. I have those in my bag when I play tournaments. They're just my go-to aids. So 241 uphill. We got to pretty much send this 3-wood. See if we can get it. I'm going to try and really trap it. I hit it good, but I don't know if it's there. Come on. I hit it really good. Bite. Oh. I like that one. I'm trying to get that out. Again, I was talking earlier, I don't have a wrench with me. I think it's down in my golf bag, which is in the basement. I'm going to try turning my driver down. See if we can get some speed out of that. Number 12. It's pretty short. Fairway runs out, so we just need that 3-wood. 240, 246 would be really nice, so let's just try to hit the same one. I knew it. Gosh. That's what happens. I get a little lazy. Oh no, that's going to hit a tree. Give me a lie. Oh, the deep rough on this is brutal too. Oh. Don't get lazy. Just up and say, oh, this is an easy shot, and then you blow it. That's what pros are so good at. They stay focused on them. Deep rough. So it's a complete guess. Again, probably not going to be able to hold the green, so it's just getting around the green. Would like to get over that bunker. And then it's probably going to roll off the back. So I'm going 6 again. This could work out good. Roll. Roll a lot. Hey-oh. That works. So again, kind of worked out. Get that to work. Making some birdies. Let's see. 403. Let's check it out. So this will be a good one to test me on a draw driver. Test out the draw. And so again, we'll go over all this camera stuff on Wednesday. I've got a new camera. I like it. It's not 100% geared for this small of a space, but it's close. Driver, draw. Too much. Get way left. Actually, I don't know if I want to be way left. This is where Rom was the other day, except he was like on bare grass. I'm going to be in the junk. He was on like dirt. Oh, all right. Well, this is a problem. So this one's brutal. I can't go with the flag because of the tree, and this ball is going to take off so far right. So we're playing to the front right. Ball's going to end up on the front right, and we got to go from there. That's really the only choice we have, you know, to get out of all of this, right? That's all we can do. So let's do it. Yep. I just didn't want to be in the bunker. I hope I don't go in the tall rough. There we go. Fine with that. You know, we just got to take our medicine and then trust our short game. That's why we want a short game. You're going to be off, you know. That would be the case where, you know, if I was playing a tournament, I'm not feeling great about drawing the ball, then maybe I do something a little differently. So let's check out our heat map, because this one, yeah, it's going to be going way down. So I've got two options. that I see. One is try to fly it like up here, right here, with height, and try to land past this slope, because this slope is going to kick it. Or kind of just play it to the edge of the green, a little lower. I mean, not crazy low, and then let it ride the slope down and kind of get lucky. Either one, I'm not sure if they're both going to work, but that's the way I see it getting close. And I'm going to do this option just because things aren't as fast right now. So, I mean, I guess the argument would be if it's slower, you could fly it farther and get it to stop. But I'm going to, but it's also riskier. But it's also more fun. So we need to go like 25 yards really high. Let's do it. We're going to go 25 really high. So ball's way forward, face open. Gonna do that. That was what I was worried. I just didn't think I could stop it. Just wasn't sure if it would stop. But happy with the shot, you know, pulled it off. Always like that. All right, 8 iron. Let's look at the same thing here. Let's see our map. It should slope hard, I believe, from the right. Oh yeah. So what you need to do, and Tiger's been so good at this week. This is where Tiger's fun to watch. Like growing up watching him play made golf fun because he is so creative. And it's like, hey, learn to do this, as opposed to kind of nowadays it's like, oh, be machine-like. And it's like, you know, it is fun to try to hit shots. So here, you actually want to try to hit a cut, not a huge one, but you want it to land into that slope with some cut spin to try to kind of soften it. But you can't miss it right, or you're dead. Oh, this is going to be fun. So, man, that was a good shot. Maybe just need to aim a little more left. It's probably more it. I don't think I hit that too bad, actually. So now we saw the slope we're going to have to deal with. Now, yeah, there is some risk factor to it. You know, this is where somebody like Homa, I like Homa as well because he kind of just admits like, hey, I can't do that. And that's all right too. I'm way down 13. Okay. So just a little tip on. You know, the greens aren't lightning, so I'm not super worried about it. You just gotta be careful. Hey, make sure the ball lands somewhat soft. So the question was, how much space do I have? I have 9 feet to the screen and 7'9" from unit to ball. I just did that. It still works. It works well. And I will always take more flight if I can. So as long as you're still getting your reads and stuff, it works. But yeah, not super big here. But it works. Playing a little cut down there, trying to just get over the bunker. That one I liked. .134. So this is going to be a little pitching wedge. Let's see, I'm going to go, let's go pitch. It's a downhill shot. It's going to be like a 130 shot. I'm going to play it back in the stance. Try to kind of hit like a little lower one. And leave it a little right. I mean, it's the right idea. I like the shots. But just a fraction. Actually, it's not that bad of a shot. 144 down 10. So this is where it gets a little tight for me. I would like to hit my pitching wedge 140. Slope off the right. So what I can do here, you know, it's definitely, this is as in between as it gets for me. It's downhill a little bit. It's like 142, and I really want to hit pitch. So what I'm going to do here is use this slope to help me out with the draw. So I'm going to play it over there. I'm going to try to draw it. If it draws to the flag, it should fly all the way there. If it doesn't, the slope should help me come down. And then I pull it, but let's see if I was right, though. Yeah, it would have flew there, so my distance was good. That's something I struggle with. It's definitely starting my draws out. All right, bunker shot, pretty basic one. Pretty flat lie. So, just about getting the distance dialed. 12, up one. Yeah, so just feel it out. I kind of went under that a little. That's kind of why I like this mat, because that's something I actually do when I play outside, is I tend to kind of slice under my bunker shots a little bit. And I actually been doing that a lot with the mat. Now the slope there worked out. You know, that one's pretty basic. You just have to get it out onto the green. It's going to run down to the hole. All right, 585, up 20. So this is definitely going to be a three-shotter. You know, it's playing 600 yards. I don't have 602 in the bag. Hit pretty good. I'm loving my club path. As little tiny bit, maybe touch toe-ish. Not really. It's not, you know, again, that's where the face impact has been good for me, is because I can actually, I realize, like, I haven't been able to tell what my club face is doing, you know. Like, I thought I was hitting it somewhere, and then I, you know, doing the face impact, and then I'm like, oh, that's no way, and then I'd spray it to double check it, and I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. So I had really no feel of where I was making contact. Oh, that's so far right. Hit the tree. Oh, that's like the one time it goes through the trees. It's another one, just getting a couple of these 3-woods that are just kind of lazy. Not coming up with a plan, just swinging. All right. 104 up. We're going to hit a gap, which is like a 120, 25 club. Just trying to hack it out of there so you can see the actual length. Get in there. Hey-oh. Man, we're making birdies out of the junk all day. I just need to hit it in there a bunch. So you can see the actual length was 103. My carry on that shot was 120 that I actually hit it. So, and that's the adjustment for the game. All right, driver. So this is one I get in trouble with, where it's like, oh, I'm going to fade it. It's like, nope, don't fade it. Just hit your normal flight. You don't hit it far enough for that. You know, now I pulled it a little, but we're going to be up on this hill. Now we just go to work. Same thing. So let's see, going to be hard right, 213, 212. So I'm 2-ironless. If you've seen this, you know my perils with the 2-iron. So we got to go 3-wood. We're going to kind of hit like a hacky chop 3-wood. We're in the deep rough, so I guess we got to hit it pretty hard. It's going to come out right. Honestly, I'm hoping to get this in front of the green. I don't want to get to the green, or I'll 3-putt it. Carry that. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. I really was just hoping to carry that, and then we'll go to work. So, not bad. Got a little lucky it got over. All right, 58. So this is another one of those ones. So I want to hit this shot like this. Super uphill into the green. Okay, so the green's coming way back. So like anything with height is going to just hit and check. So what I want to be able to do is land something like 50 yards and have it run up this hill. So I've got my 55. I easily can get a 60 there, but I think it's just, I can play this a little bit safer, but I think I could also have a better chance of getting it close. Or you can just hit it pretty bad and let it tumble. Yeah, just didn't hit it very good. So I only carried it 48 instead of that 50. And then I was about 2 yards short. So very cool. So not bad. So a little preview of, those are the Sunday pins that are set up. So if you got any questions, let me know. Happy to answer any of those that I can. And, leave comments down below. And again, if you want to join our class, starting on Tuesday, we're going over. Also on Tuesday, we'll be going over with the below average golfers. We've been working with them. They have a podcast you should check out. Been working with them. We've about a month or 6 weeks. And Owen, the 20 handicap, he shot a 42 his first time out. So excited about that. So if you're interested in coaching, make sure you check out the website. I got it all linked down below. We start on Tuesday, so we're going to help people get better. That's that time of year. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Click the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and we will see you next time, all right? Peace.